Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u an halaya u konrat ki sangma mata kasni palei ulapanya ya ka jingelang ka bakarpang has secretariat conference hall banya perkhat bat banwat lenti jingbet halor ka jingkiu step jongki kamrunar persha ki kynthei bar ki khynnah hapor ka jila hagani ka jingelang le don nang ki nongyalam bar ki khot na ki nat sarkar ba pher kum ka police department ka social welfare department ki nongyalam shnong ki seng bhalang bar ki kinhunyam ki bledon nang ban menjur halor ki lenti ban penklan ya gajing ram pat ba bar gajing pet ngor ha ki shnong di thau ha bagran shi nong tho khubor hadin gajing lang umentri rang ba ulo ong bagathong jongani gajing lang kalong ban yo jingmut na ki babun benta jong ka imlang sa lang halor gajing don kam ban penklan ya gajing sngo shngan jong ki kynthei bat khynnah khamtam ha ga sor shilong bar ki than ba marjan wala ki nongrim jingkhen ki pen I ba ka jingkiu kamde ka ba khamjur hnrei ka jingmi man ka por ki jingjia ki ba sngosi ha ki ni ki banai barang shidem kalong ka ba Sngewkhia la ong usangma ngi kwa banyo jingtrai lang hapreng ka sarkar ka imlang sa lang ber ki nongelam shnong banna ban penkut ya ki ni ki jingjia Umentri rangba u ong ba on penklan ya ki center ai jingmut ba jinghikai bandon ki jaka ai jinghikai ber ki nong ai jingmut counselors ki balanang ban yarap ki samla ber ki longying ki badon kam jinghiram ka jingpen sapriang jingte ban jingbut dian pat ba ban pelong ki campaign pat ba halor ka jing sngusngan ka kot ka khya jingmut jingperkhat ber ka jinglong briu ha ka imlang salang ka jingpenya ki CCTV kamera ha ka sor shillong ka sarkar kala dep ban sedang ban bu CCTV ha safu pra shnong ha ka sor shillong nyautli ki la dep pura kat ba safu tli ki dang sa ban pendep ha pon ri phosngi manla ka shnong kan don ka command center ka ba ha ka jingpet jing urang ba shnong bat ka dor bar shnong ka ba hadin kan so ka integrated command and control center ICCC ha po ka smart city project ka jingpen bhai ki street light ka sarkar ka lathmu ban trailang bar ki shnong ban penyat bhai ki street light ha ki benta ki ba khamdan jingma ha ka pormin umintri rangba ulapan pawru ba ka jingbu CCTV kan nong da ka rukam ka bakut dag basdang na ki jaka sor kum ka shillong tura ba jawai bat nangta sa shaki office district bat subdivision henry ulo ongru ba ha ka ni ka kinthum minta ompat long ban bu ha ki school henry kynthei gran ber ki school ber ki college ban wat lenti kumno ban bu CCTV ha ki campus khnang ban penklan ya ka jing sngoshngan jugi khna school bat samla puli ha ka bakut u konrat ke sangma ula pen pau ka jing shanya bada ka jing trailang hapdeng ka sarkar ki bor pulet ki nong yalam shnong bar ki pat ba kana ban wanra ya ka jing im ka ba khamshngan ber ka ba yadai ki kynthei ber ki khynnah habaro ka we ka jilla Meghalaya
with the different Rangbashnongs of different localities, different leaders of faith-based organizations, different NGOs. And the idea was to have a consultation and take suggestions from everybody to improve overall the safety security of women and especially of children in Shillong as well as surrounding areas and the state as a whole. And we have, of course, though at a large scale, we have seen that there has been some decline in the numbers, but the frequency with which some incidents happened in the last few weeks and months is a matter of concern for us. So as a government, we would like to be serious about it, and we would like to ensure that we take steps to see how we could reduce this incidents and how society, the Rangbashnongs and the organizations and the government can work together to be able to achieve that goal. So that's really what the purpose of the meeting was. Very good suggestions came up where they have urged that more counseling centers and counselors should be in place so that these youngsters who require this support get that kind of counseling, which we have definitely noted down, and we are going to act on that. There were suggestions regarding going for very large-scale publicity and awareness programs regarding different issues related with youth and how we should deal with them, and information about different issues that the youths face in today's world So that awareness can be done at different levels. So there was a lot of suggestions came up regarding that. There was a suggestion, of course, also to put up a lot of CCTV cameras in different important locations, different localities, so that there would be a monitoring system, which again is something that we are already acting on. 48 localities have been contacted and the implementation is started. 7 have been completed and another 40 localities will be wired, and CCTVs will be active in about another 60 days time. And if there are any more localities which need to be covered, we will take necessary steps to do that also. There was also a suggestion that from safety point of view that street lights could also be improved. That is also a suggestion that we have taken very positively, and we will be taking steps to expand that network in collaboration with the localities. Also, there is I would like to appeal to the people at large, that today, because of the social media, a lot of false news and information also comes out. There are very quick, news that gets viral, which are unconfirmed news. And because of those unconfirmed news, suddenly you find the public reacting, and community and locality, large crowds gathering, and blaming some individual just because what they saw on WhatsApp or what message they got on YouTube video, and because of which different kind of complicated situations come up, which could lead to law and order situation. And hence we should not start to just react to different videos, react to different messages on WhatsApp, or react to different videos on YouTube. And be careful as to what we do, because this will, as I said, lead to different kind of law and order situations in the state. So I appeal to the citizens that before we react, we should confirm any kind of information and not take the law in our hands. And wherever situation happens, we must trust our local leadership, the local darbars, the rangbashnongs, and inform the police about this information so that police can take the right steps. So that would be the appropriate way to go forward. So all those matters were discussed, and as I said, a lot of suggestions have come. We'll be happy to now take forward those suggestions and get some concrete action on the ground. Said from society point of view, clearly we realized that we need to get involved in the awareness programs. There are many areas in which we are not involved as a community, especially when it comes to social issues and and problems like these. So I think at large, awareness, of course, with proper training, needs to be there, and awareness among the community as to what is right, what is not right. Simple things like, for example, when somebody touches you, what is a right touch and what is not a right touch. These kind of awareness for a child is important. Information about also that when you're having problems or you have some concerns, who do you approach? So in those situations, parents play important role, elders play important role, and professional counselors play an important role. So this infrastructure, this system, and the social kind of a network needs to be created, and we are hopeful that with the suggestions that we have got today, we'll be able to take things forward. Yes. So the first process, there'll be 2 phases. The first phase is to install and have a command center, a local command center at the local locality level, and which will be at the control of the headmen and the rangbashnong and the dorbar. And then in the second phase, once we've completed the CCTV connections in the localities, these CCTVs then further, or their control rooms will further be then connected to the ICCC.
How do
So we will start with the urban areas like Shillong, Tura and Jowai, and then to the district headquarters, then further to the subdivision, and slowly we hope that we'll be able to cover as many locations across the state as possible. School level yet, it is mainly for the cities and localities, but yes, as we move forward, after discussion with the schools and after discussion with the localities and areas, wherever we feel it's necessary, we'll be happy to take this forward, because I think this would give a good sense of security and safety to all the people. Meetings with all the different localities, and after the suggestions that have been taken from the localities, the government, which is the Shillong Municipal Board, the wing of the government, has identified 47 locations based on the 47 localities, based on the suggestions. Each locality will have 3, 4, 5 locations, And based on those suggestions, we have already sanctioned, and work has started for installation of CCTVs. As I mentioned, 7 have already been completed. Another 40 are left. We expect them to be completed by maybe November or December, and they will all be active. And as I said, these will be having sub-command centers, which will be at the access and available to the local headmen and the Rangbashnong and the Dorbar there. And that, in the next phase, will then be further connected to the integrated command and control center, which is at New Shillong.